Hello YouTube, this is Jeremy again. I cannot believe that it is already day 17 of beta, or rather, VLODA, whatever I'm deciding to call it because I've only missed a few days. So I've been thinking all day of what I wanted to vlog about. I ended up getting up super late today. Well, not super late, but like late for me, like 12 or 1, something like that. And I really didn't do very much today. I watched a little bit of Dead Like Me, which is a really awesome show. If you've never watched it, it's about Grim Reapers. Really awesome show. If you don't like cussing though, you might not like it. It's a great show nonetheless, and I'm thinking about watching the movie in a little bit. But I wanted to make a really quick video on a game that I've been playing for the last couple days, and you may have seen sidebar ads for it if you're on Facebook. But the game is called Zombie Lane. I saw an ad on Facebook and I decided to click it, and it brought me to a game called Zombie Lane, which is kind of like an RPG adventure-ish kind of game. I'm not really sure what to classify it as. Basically, you start off in the middle of the zombie apocalypse, and the zombies are not really very scary, nor do they really attack you. You start off with a shovel, and you meet this rent-a-cop who's in your housing complex, who says he's not good with a gun. All he can handle is pepper spray, and so he gives you a shotgun, and he tells you to take out the zombies. So pretty much your goal is to take out zombies, collect items, and rebuild your house so that your spouse will come back home. It looks like later on in the game you have to save your dog, and there are a few other things. And the game is still in construction, so it's the beta version that I've been playing. But it's really fun, and if you like games that are kind of quest-based, it's a pretty fun game. There are a lot of games that are very similar to it, but that are mostly text-based. So, for instance, if you've played Castle Age, or there was a game for Heroes that they had 2 years ago when I first got on Facebook, and I still haven't been able to find it. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a text-based game based off of Heroes, and basically if you went from place to place to place, and you had to fight off enemies and stuff, and collect weapons and money and things like that. And it's very similar to that, except it's not text-based. But for those of you who like games like Farmville and Cafe World, stuff like that, there's a slight element of that. After you do one of the quests, you unlock a farming guide, and you can plant, I think, there's apples you can plant, strawberries, watermelons, pumpkins, and corn, so far as what you're able to plant. And then if you kind of exterior decorating, there's stuff you can do for your yard. So you can buy fences and lawn chairs, and if you have Facebook credit, you can buy certain things that will produce money for you or food for you. So far it's a really fun game, and I really like it. But I wanted to do a quick review on it. And as far as Facebook games go, I've been playing it a lot lately, more so than I play my other games. So, for addictive level, I'd probably give it an 8 or a 9, because you don't have to come back to it, and I like that you don't. I like the fact that you're not required to come back to the game unless you do the farming quests, in which case you kind of have to come back every couple hours to make sure that zombies haven't crushed it, or that they're ready for you to harvest. For plot, I would definitely give it a 10, because the plot hasn't ended. Usually in most Facebook games, the plot ends after the first hour, and it's pretty much just freeform from that point. Right now there's been quests every time that I go in, so I really like that. So I think overall for the entire game I'd give it a solid 9. So that's pretty good for a Facebook game. If you like Restaurant City, I would give that game, I would probably give that game an 8, because you have to come back to it all the time. It's not something you can just leave alone for a while. You kind of have to keep coming back. Although they're two different ballparks. Restaurant City and Zombie Lane are totally different. What's a game I could compare it to? Brains, if you play that, it's another zombie game on Facebook. That one I'd probably give a 6 or 7. I'm actually super bored of that game, and I haven't played it in a while, because there's not much to do. You're in one spot, and you don't really do much of anything in there. Comparing zombies to zombies, I would give Brains a 6 and Zombie Lane a 9. So if that helps with point of reference at all. Just real quick, actually, I remembered something. Tomorrow I'm going to San Diego, so I don't know if I'm going to post up a video. I'm going to try really hard. I might just wait till midnight and cheat and put up a midnight video, but we'll see. So I'm going to San Diego tomorrow. My friends and I are planning on doing a bunch of videos while we're there, so I'm going to come back for a really epic vlog for you guys. So be on the lookout for that, because it's going to be awesome. And also I'm thinking about putting up the rest of the Kingdom Struggle videos. I don't know if you've watched any of those. They're pretty much spin-off spoofs of Kingdom Hearts. So I'm thinking about putting up the rest soon. I might do that after beta so that my vlogs are not jumbled in between all of them. So, but that's the end for this video, and I will talk to you guys later.